My dear child, I understand how heavy your heart feels at this moment. I can sense the doubts that cloud your thoughts, the times you've questioned if this is all there is, or whether you'll ever truly feel alive again. Today is very special for you, a turning point that you might not even realize yet. There have been moments when you felt as though you were walking through darkness, weighed down by regret, fear, and uncertainty. But know this, the past does not define you. The struggles you've faced, the pain you've carried, they do not have the power to determine your future unless you allow them to. You've made efforts to move forward, to release the burdens that hold you down, but at times it seems as if the past has bound your spirit. Let me share something with you that I hope will awaken your heart. I am offering you a new life, a fresh beginning free from the shadows of the past. I see the pain you've endured, the mistakes that continue to haunt you, the silent tears you've cried alone, and I do not turn away. I draw near. You were never meant to carry all this alone. I have been walking beside you in every valley, whispering truth even when you couldn't hear it above the noise of your fears. And now I am stretching out my hand to you, calling you out of the wilderness, into a land of promise, into a space where peace flows freely and your heart can exhale. There is no condemnation in my love, only mercy. No matter what has come before, your failures, your anger, your shame, it is not too late to begin again. I specialize in restoration. Where others saw ruin, I see the raw material of rebirth. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are being refined, child. I have seen you wrestle with questions no one else knows you carry. Am I enough? Will this ache ever stop? Is there still purpose in my pain? I have seen the war inside you, the contempt you felt toward yourself, the fear that whispers you're too broken to be made whole again. But listen now, those are lies. You are not too far gone. You are not too damaged. My grace is not dainty, it is mighty. It will sweep through your soul like a rushing wind and clear out every lie that's ever been spoken over you. Even your anger. Yes, even that deep, buried frustration you have carried toward life, toward others, perhaps even toward me, I understand. And I do not rebuke you for feeling it. I meet you in that place and hold you still until it softens. Let yourself feel what you've been suppressing. Sadness is not weakness. Grief is not a failure of faith. Let it come and let it pass through you. Let it empty so I can fill you anew. I do not require you to wear a smile when your heart is shattered. I only ask that you invite me into the shattering so I can begin the mending. You see, every storm you've endured has shaped your spirit in ways you can't yet comprehend. There is a strength in you that was forged through fire. Though the world sees only the ashes, I see the glowing embers of a life ready to ignite with purpose. And now, in this holy moment, I invite you to surrender. Not in defeat, but in trust. Lay it all at my feet. The bitterness, the heartbreak, the confusion, the fear that things may never change. Release it, and watch what I can do with hands no longer clenched in self-protection. My child, you were never meant to survive. You were made to thrive. And yes, I know there have been moments of disgust toward the circumstances you've been dealt. Times you've wondered why you had to walk such a hard path. But out of the bitter roots, I am bringing forth sweetness. Out of the dry ground, I will birth rivers. This pain was never pointless. Nothing is wasted with me. Every sleepless night, every soul-deep ache, every time you chose to keep believing despite your doubt. It's all been seen, and I promise you this, a harvest is coming. One that will leave you in holy awe. The season of barrenness is ending. The winds are changing. The tide is turning, and the heavens are preparing a release unlike anything you've known. Joy is rising on the horizon, not a fleeting happiness, but a joy rooted in unshakable hope. You will laugh again, child. You will dance again. There is still reason to dream. Do not bury your vision in fear. The very gifts you were once afraid to use, I am awakening now. The time has come to uncover them and move boldly. There will be opposition. Yes, there will be voices trying to pull you back into old patterns, but you will be different. transformed. You've tried before, and maybe you've failed, but this time, I am walking you through it. This time you won't do it in your own strength. I am clothing you with wisdom and clarity. I am giving you spiritual discernment to recognize what needs to be let go and what must be embraced. Even now, angels are being dispatched on your behalf. Even now, strongholds are breaking. Even now, the chains of shame and fear are falling away. You are not who you used to be. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. Let me assure you, you are about to see beauty for ashes. What once broke you will now build you. What once made you weep will now become the source of your song. What once was lost will be restored, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. I will show you what it means to live with holy confidence, not arrogance, but the quiet strength that comes from knowing whose you are. Beloved, be ready. A door is opening, and what lies beyond it will take your breath away. You will step into rooms that were never supposed to be yours until now. You will hear your name called in places you thought were beyond your reach, because I have gone ahead of you, and I have made a way. Stay close to me. Let my voice be louder than the noise. Let my truth be your compass. Do not be alarmed when others walk away. Not everyone is meant to go where I am taking you. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are mine. Now rise, my child. Not in fear, but in faith. Not in bitterness, but in boldness. Not as one forgotten, but as one divinely chosen. For I, the Lord your God, have spoken it, and I will bring it to pass. And you will see the signs I have placed all around you, whispers of hope in the breeze, gentle nudges from those who care, unexpected moments of grace that light your way. You are not wandering without direction, even when the path feels unclear. I am guiding you. I am the voice in your spirit that tells you to keep going, the hand that steadies you when you stumble, and the light that will never dim in your darkest hour. You've been weary, I know. You've questioned your strength, doubted your worth, and wondered why your efforts haven't yielded the fruit you long for. But child, listen closely. What I am building in you is deeper than what the eye can see. I am cultivating a foundation so strong that no storm will ever shake you again. The delay is not denial, it is preparation. You are being shaped, refined, made resilient for the glory that is to come. Do not let bitterness take root. I see how you've been hurt, betrayed by those you trusted, judged unfairly, and silenced when all you needed was to be heard. That pain, though sharp, will not be wasted. I am transforming your wounds into wisdom, your tears into triumph, your silence into sacred strength. The ones who spoke against you will be silenced by the evidence of my hand upon your life. You are not what they said about you. You are not your failures, not your shame, not the sum of your worst days. You are mine, and I call you chosen, beloved, radiant with purpose. If only you could see yourself through my eyes, how every scar shines with beauty, how your endurance has become a crown, how your faithfulness has written songs in the heavens. Even now, angels rejoice at your perseverance. I have heard your cries when no one else listened, in the stillness of night, when fear crept in and hope seemed far away. I was there. I collected every tear. I recorded every prayer. And now the heavens are moving. The answers you've long awaited are on their way. Not just answers, but miracles. Not just provision, but abundance. Not just survival, but victory. Let your heart beat with renewed courage. Let your soul awaken to the truth. The tide is turning. What once felt like punishment was protection. What you thought was rejection was redirection. I was never punishing you. I was preserving you, preparing you, positioning you for something far greater than you could ask or imagine. I am the God of surprises. Watch how I turn your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your despair into praise. You will laugh again, not just quietly, but deeply, fully, freely. Your joy will be loud and your peace will run deep. Even your enemies will marvel, not at your success, but at your restoration, because only I could have done it. This is the season of divine reversals. Relationships once strained will soften. What was stolen will be restored sevenfold. The words spoken to tear you down, will be overturned by blessings spoken in your favor. Your name once whispered in contempt will be honored with grace. Yes, my child, I am elevating you, not to boast but to bless, not to inflate your pride but to reflect my glory. But I need your heart fully, no holding back, no half-trust. Surrender the fear that grips you, the anger that simmers beneath your smile, the sadness you hide from the world. Bring it all to me. I can carry what you cannot. I can heal what feels impossible. I can restore what you believed was lost forever. Walk boldly now. You are not the same person who entered this valley. You are stronger, wiser, and ready. Ready to step into destiny. Ready to leave behind what no longer serves you. Ready to trust again, not just in people, but in me. Your future is not fragile because I built it. Your story is not over because I am the author. And I don't write tragedies, I write triumphs. Look around you. Signs of my presence are everywhere. In the kindness of a stranger, in the warmth of the sun on your face, in the gentle whisper that stirs in your soul, I am there. I always have been. You were never forsaken, not for a second. Even when you pushed me away, I stayed. Even when you turned your back, I waited. I am not ashamed of you. I am not disappointed in you. I am proud. Yes, proud. Proud of your growth. Proud of your faith. Proud of your heart that keeps beating even when it's been broken. You are a warrior in my eyes, a vessel of hope, a light in the darkness. So shine. Let the world see what I've done in you. Let your healing be a testimony. Let your peace be contagious. Let your joy be loud. Because people are watching. And through you, they'll see me. Through your story, they'll find hope. Through your endurance, they'll find strength. This is the revival you've been praying for. Not just in churches, but in hearts. And it starts with you. Breathe in, child. Newness is here. I am rewriting your story, and every chapter ahead is filled with grace, glory, and goodness. Let go of the weight you've carried and take my hand. Together we walk into a season where beauty rises from brokenness, where blessings flow like rivers, and where love, my love, reigns eternal. Your time has come. Step forward. The heavens are celebrating. All of creation is echoing the sound of your breakthrough. You are ready. Now share this message with someone whose soul needs awakening. Let them know the wait is over. Hope has arrived, and the author of all things good has already begun writing their next miracle. But remember, no mountain is too high, no valley too deep for my hand to reach you. When storms roar and the winds howl, do not tremble, for I am the calm within the chaos. I am the whisper that steadies your soul when everything else feels uncertain. Even now, I am clearing the path ahead of you. I'm removing obstacles you never even saw, healing wounds you thought would never mend, and preparing blessings that far outweigh your pain. There are moments you've questioned, why me? In anguish, in frustration, in despair. But child, you were chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. In your weakness, my strength is revealed. In your brokenness, my glory shines brightest. What others called a setback, I have called a setup for your growth, your testimony, and your victory. Do not allow bitterness to take root. Do not let resentment poison your peace. I see what was done in secret. I heard the words spoken behind closed doors. I felt your heartbreak when they turned away. And though anger tried to rise within you, I placed my hand on your heart and whispered forgive. Not because they deserved it, but because you deserve to be free. You were never meant to live weighed down by the offenses of others. You are meant to rise, to soar, to walk in the fullness of who I created you to be. Every betrayal, every wound, every loss, it has not been in vain. I am using it all. The good, the painful, the unexpected. Nothing is wasted in my hands. I know there are days you smile while silently carrying burdens that no one sees. Nights when tears fall quietly onto your pillow. And I want you to know, I have captured every tear. Not one has fallen unnoticed. You are not invisible to me. In fact, you are the very center of my attention. I surround you with angels, cloak you in grace, and hold you when you feel like falling apart. My beloved, the time of isolation is ending. I am surrounding you with people who reflect my heart, People who will love you purely, who will walk beside you in truth, who will celebrate your victories without envy and carry your burdens with sincerity. The days of walking alone are fading. Community, connection, and covenant friendships are drawing near. There is a reason you've been feeling something shift in your spirit, like an unseen door about to open. That's because it is. What once was delayed is now being released. What seemed stagnant is now being stirred. I am breathing new life into old dreams. I am rekindling hope in places you thought were long forgotten. Yes, even that desire you buried deep because it felt impossible. I have not forgotten it. Watch as I bring it to life in my perfect timing. I've seen how long you've held on, even when your strength wavered, even when you felt like giving up. I honor your endurance, and now I'm pouring out a reward that cannot be measured in human terms. A peace that surpasses understanding, a joy that dances in the middle of sorrow, a strength that rises in the face of adversity. Be still and know that I am God. I do not slumber, I do not forget, I am not late. Every second of your journey is wrapped in divine orchestration. When it feels like nothing is happening, that is when I am working most. I am aligning hearts, shifting atmospheres, and setting the stage for your breakthrough. Let go of the illusion of control. Release the need to understand every step. Walk with me in faith. Let your obedience unlock the doors your understanding cannot. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to trust the one who does. When fear comes knocking, answer it with faith. When worry whispers, drown it out with worship. When doubt creeps in, silence it with my promises. Your victory is already written. Your name is carved into my hands. Your destiny is secure in my heart. Do not fear the future, for I am already there. Do not dread the unknown, for I have gone ahead and prepared the way. And if you ever forget your worth, just remember, I gave everything for you. My love held nothing back, and I never will. So rise now, radiant soul. Rise not just with hope, but with conviction. Let your heart beat with renewed purpose. Let your eyes reflect the light of redemption. You are not who you were. You are who I have called you to become. A light bearer, a warrior of grace, a vessel of divine love. Speak life wherever you go. Be the calm in chaos. Be the voice of compassion in a world growing cold. Be the one who prays even when it's hard, who believes even when it hurts, and who loves even when it's not returned. That's how you reflect me. That's how you change the world. One act of grace, one moment of faith, one surrendered heart at a time. If you stumble, I'll catch you. If you wander, I'll find you. If you fall, I'll lift you again and again. My mercy is new every morning. My love endures forever. Take my hand. Walk with me into this new chapter. There is nothing to fear, only promise. Only purpose, only love. And as you rise, bring others with you. Share this word with those who are weary. Shine light into dark places. Be the voice that reminds someone they are still worthy, still seen, still loved. For in lifting others, you will be lifted. In giving grace, you will receive more than you imagined. My child, your story is not over. It's only just beginning, and it will be glorious. Keep going, keep believing, keep trusting. I am with you, that silent ache you carry as you smile through your days. I know the way your heart breaks when no one is watching, and how you struggle to hold yourself together for the sake of others. But my child, you were never meant to carry all this alone. You were never created to endure such burdens in silence. I am here. I have always been here, quietly walking beside you, whispering comfort into your soul, even when the world drowned out my voice. You may wonder why the suffering lingers, why the breakthrough delays, why peace seems just out of reach. There are times when even your prayers feel hollow, your cries unanswered. But listen, beloved, the silence does not mean absence. In the waiting, I am working. In your stillness, I am shaping you. I have not ignored your pain. I am transforming it into purpose. I am forging strength in your sorrow, building compassion through your trials, and preparing you to receive what only refined hearts can carry. Do not be disheartened by what others fail to see. Even when they misjudge you, when they mock your passion or twist your kindness into weakness. I see the truth. I know the depth of your loyalty, the richness of your spirit. Their contempt cannot cancel your calling. Their rejection does not define you. I have already set you apart. I have already given you a name that is written in heaven, a destiny that cannot be derailed by human opinion. You are not forgotten, and you are not forsaken. Yes, there will be moments when you feel disgusted by the injustice around you, when cruelty seems to thrive, and integrity is dismissed. But do not let bitterness take root in your soul. That is not your portion. Let your anger fuel your intercession. Let your frustration be channeled into acts of grace. Rise above the shadows of this world with a light that cannot be dimmed. You are called to reflect my character, to extend love where there is hate, to show mercy where others offer judgment. You may tremble with fear at times, fear of failure, fear of being alone, fear that maybe you're not enough. But hear me, child. I did not create you to live in fear. My perfect love casts out fear. I have placed a lion's heart inside of you, not to roar in arrogance, but to stand unshaken when storms howl around you. When your knees are weak and your heart is faint, lean into me. I will strengthen you. I will renew you. I will help you walk on water when the waves rise high. I know you've been hurt by people who promised forever and left you with wounds that still bleed. I know the bitterness that tries to settle when forgiveness feels like surrendering your dignity. But release it to me. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is power. It is how you reclaim your peace. Let me carry the justice. Let me heal the hurt. You were never meant to stay trapped in pain. Freedom awaits you, my beloved. And when joy visits your doorstep, do not hesitate to let it in. You've gotten so used to struggle that happiness feels foreign, undeserved. But joy is not a reward. It is a gift I freely pour into your life. Do not resist it. Laugh without guilt. Dance without fear. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. For each one is a sign that the grave cannot hold what I have destined to rise. I know it's hard to believe that your best days could still be ahead, that after all the damage, all the delays, all the disappointments, something beautiful could emerge from the ashes. But I specialize in resurrection. I breathe life into dry bones. I turn graves into gardens. And I am not finished with you yet. The story isn't over. There are chapters still to be written, moments still to unfold that will take your breath away. So take heart, my child. Keep pressing on. Keep seeking me. Keep surrendering. Even when your faith is tattered and your hope hangs by a thread, cling to me. I will never let go. Your journey is sacred. Your wounds are being redeemed, and your future is blooming even now. And yes, I know there are moments you feel unworthy. You look at your past and wonder how I could ever delight in you, but you must understand, my love is not based on your performance. It's not withdrawn when you stumble. I loved you before you ever knew my name, and I will love you until time fades into eternity. You are mine. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not fear, not failure, not even death. Let the world scoff, let doubts come and go, let storms rage and mountains shake. I remain unmovable. I remain yours. You, my precious child, are the evidence of my goodness. You are a living testimony of my grace. You shine with the brilliance of someone who has walked through fire and come out forged in glory. So rise, not in pride, but in holy purpose. Stand firm in your identity. Not because the world affirms it, but because I have declared it. You are chosen, you are cherished, you are called. Now go forth and be the blessing I have made you to be. And when the days feel long again, when your heart grows heavy and your spirit needs a lift, come back to these words. Let them be a light in the darkness, a reminder that I am here, always. My love endures, my promises remain, and my presence goes with you every step of the way. In every breath you take, I am with you. In every joy you celebrate, and every tear you shed, I see your struggles and the depth of your pain. Know that nothing is wasted in my sight. Every tear, every moment of brokenness is shaping you, preparing you for something greater. You are not defined by your struggles, but by the strength you have shown in enduring them. You are not forgotten, and your journey is far from over. The power within you is immeasurable, for I have placed it there. Even when your strength falters, I am here, lifting you to heights you never thought possible. When the world presses down on you, remember this: my love for you is greater than the weight you carry. Let go of the fear that binds you, and place your trust in me. I will be your refuge, your shelter from the storm. You do not have to fight alone. I walk with you side by side, every step of the way. When doubt creeps into your heart, do not be afraid. The victory is already yours, for I have overcome the world. The battle has been won, and you are my beloved, chosen and victorious. There will be moments, my child, when the path ahead seems unclear. The uncertainty may feel like a thick fog surrounding you, but I ask you to trust in my guidance. Do not lean on your own understanding, but rely on me. Trust in the direction I have set for you, even when the next step is not yet visible. The light I provide will always guide your way. I have a plan for you, crafted with love, designed for your good and for my glory. I know the weight of disappointment has left you feeling that your dreams are too far away. But hear me, beloved. You are destined for greatness. Your dreams are not idle. They are the desires I have placed in your heart. Do not let fear silence them. Do not let doubt drown out the call to greatness. Trust that I am at work behind the scenes, preparing the way. Even when you cannot see it, my hand is moving on your behalf. I know the pain of abandonment, misunderstanding, and rejection. But let me remind you, I see you. I see your wounds, your scars, and I love you through them all. You are not forsaken. The world may turn its back, but I will never turn away from you. I will hold you and heal the broken places. Lean into my love. It will never fail you. Do not listen to those who try to diminish your worth or mock your faith. You are my beloved, fearfully and wonderfully made. You are not defined by others' opinions. My love for you is unshakable. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are precious in my sight. I have placed greatness within you, and no one can take that away. If you are facing doubts or confusion, know that I am here to give you clarity. I am the God who makes the impossible possible. What may seem like an obstacle to you is nothing compared to the power I have placed in your hands. I will give you strength when you feel weak, courage when you are afraid, and wisdom when you do not know which way to go. Trust me, beloved. You will not fail. You are not meant to walk alone. I am with you always. When the winds of life blow fiercely against you, know this: you are more than a conqueror. The trials you face are not meant to break you, but to build you. Each challenge is an opportunity for growth, for becoming the person I have created you to be. I am refining you, shaping you, strengthening you. Do not fear the fire. It is where you will find your true strength, and when you emerge, you will be refined like gold. Trust in me, my child, even when everything seems to fall apart. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. I am the God who turns sorrow into joy, mourning into dancing, despair into hope. What the enemy has meant for evil, I will use for your good. Do not be afraid to step into your destiny, for I am with you. You are my beloved, and I am your strength. Go forward, my child, in faith. Your breakthrough is near. Hold on to my promises. They will never fail you. Your best days are ahead, and I am walking with you every step of the way. I have seen your heart's desire for truth and purity, and I know the weight of the choices before you. As you press forward, be mindful of the hidden roots within you, fears, insecurities, and doubts that may try to bind you in this season. Yet I tell you this: do not be dismayed. Every tear shed in this process of pruning, every moment of discomfort, is creating a deeper well for my spirit to dwell within you. Trust the process, beloved, for I am refining you into a vessel of honor. My hands, though they may seem stern, are full of tenderness and love. I am not a distant observer, but a close and compassionate father, fully invested in your transformation. This season is not without its struggles, but understand this: It is the pressure that reveals the strength within you. You will rise from this time with greater clarity, deeper wisdom, and unshakable faith. You are being refined like gold in the fire. Do not fear the furnace, for I control the flame, and will not let you be consumed. Each trial shapes you for a purpose greater than you can comprehend now. As you stand on the threshing floor, where what is pure is separated from the false, remember, I am with you in every moment. I walk with you through valleys, through fire, through storms. As you emerge from this refining, you will do so with new strength, resolve, and a heart fully surrendered to my will. The joy that awaits you is immeasurable. There is a reward for your endurance, for your faithfulness, for your willingness to trust me when the way is unclear. There will be moments when the weight of the world feels heavy, and the loss of what was familiar seems unbearable. Yet in those moments, I will carry you. When you are weak, I will be your strength. When you are lost, I will be your guide. You will not walk alone, for my presence goes before, beside, and behind you. There is no place you can go where I am not already there. The road ahead may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Keep your eyes on the prize, the eternal reward that awaits those who endure to the end. Stand firm knowing I am the God who sees all, who knows all, and is sovereign over all. Stand firm understanding that the trials you face are temporary, but the rewards of faithfulness last forever. Stand firm in my love, which never fails. I make a way where there seems to be no way. In struggle, I will provide. In uncertainty, I will guide. You are never without hope, for I am your hope, peace, and strength. As you step into this new season, remember that I am always with you. Your journey is just beginning. Trust me with your heart, your dreams, your fears, and your hopes. I will transform them for my glory. The harvest is near, beloved, and you are part of it. You are part of my plan to bring love to the world, part of the great awakening sweeping the earth. So rise up with courage, knowing I have equipped you for every challenge ahead. Your faith, trust, and obedience will unlock the fullness of my promise. Take this journey with me step by step, and know that you are not walking alone. I am with you always. Amen.